Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Oh, I have to press the buttons. Hi, everybody. It's been too long. I hate missing everybody, but thank you all for being here today. Hi, Vicky, John. You're not pink. You're close, though. Casey, Carey. I hope everybody is having a good second week of January. I know it sort of sucked. It sucks. It's been sucking for a lot of people. But it could be worse. You could have to go to court. And we are going to, and apologies to anybody who does have to go to court. Also, I'm going to grind up my weed. Okay, that part's done. Then, hi Fargan. We are actually going to get right into it because Credence and Mikey are doing After Dark tonight. I almost called this Almost After Dark because it is not quite dark here, but it is not quite light here. Honestly, the sun barely shined at all today. So in the meantime, let's travel by Floozy Powder all the way over here to go ahead and check out some people that were caught infracting.
You can be seated.
Yes, everybody can be seated, please. Be
So if you're
seated
here
at home unless
for,
you
and
want to
then
stand. Floozy Powder.
Mr. Brown, Mr. Berglund on the Zoom call, could you activate your cameras, please? Come on the Zoom call.
My camera is activated, Judge, but my green screen's acting up, making my hair look like shit.
So if you're here for the 2 o'clock hearing, that means you got a traffic ticket of some sort. Anytime anybody ever gets a traffic ticket, you have a number of options. First option, of course, is just to pay the ticket, or you can ask for what's known as a contested hearing. I think pretty much everyone's asked for a contested hearing on this particular calendar. Contested hearing takes a position, you did not commit the infraction, you want to come to court and fight the ticket. So what happens is I review the police report. I'll swear you in, I'll hear from you, and then following that, I make a determination one way or the other as to whether or not the infraction has been committed. There's another option on the back of the ticket called a mitigation hearing. And if you're asked mitigation hearing, that takes the position that you agreed you committed the infraction, but you want to come to court and fight the ticket, or explain to want to reduce the ticket. So you explain the circumstances of what happened, and then I decide if or how much the ticket will be reduced. There's another option, which is not on the back of the ticket, called the traffic deferral. You can defer or set over traffic tickets for a period of 6 months to dismissal for the amount of $150 for administrative fee. And if at the end of 6 months, there's no other traffic tickets of any sort, the ticket gets dismissed, stays off your record, doesn't get reported to insurance. And that's pretty much the end of it. I always go through all the options because a lot of people don't know about traffic deferrals. And sometimes people change their mind, they check the wrong box by mistake. One other thing about traffic deferrals, if you have a CDL or commercial driver's license, that makes you automatically not eligible for a traffic deferral. And as I think I said, you only get one of those once every 7 years. And so if you've had a deferral within the past 7 years, you're not eligible today. And if you choose to go the route of the deferral here today, you won't be eligible again for another 7 years. Okay, so there's Stephen Conway.
Here.
Come on up, take a seat.
Oh God, sir. Sir.
And then did you get a chance to review your police reports?
Yes,
I've missed you
Okay.
guys so much.
And so
It's
this
been
is
2 days and I miss you.
a tabs
yes.
violation, which is generally pretty cut and dried. And so most of the time, when people comes and can demonstrate they have tabs, then the ticket gets reduced quite a lot. So in terms of, did this happen, did this not? That's generally pretty cut and dried. So how did you want to proceed with regard to this afternoon?
Well, I subpoenaed 2 people to be here.
I did not see those.
Mic
did you
drop.
file those?
Yes,
Who did you subpoena, sir?
They didn't make it into the court file. Do you have copies of the subpoena? I mean, how did you subpoena them? You're supposed
I
to file
went,
the
I
subpoena.
went to the court office clerk and filled out all the paperwork and she's,
To the officer, I see.
He went up to them and said, "You're subpoenaed." And they said, "Sir, what is he eating? Is that a rib? Is he eating
All right.
ribs?"
Due to that violation, then this will be dismissed.
that a
You're free to
rib?
go.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm more flabbergasted by the rib than I am by the dismissal, but that is why you always show up to your hearings. We got to go back and see this rib. I'm pretty sure that's a rib up there. And no, I'm not. I guess I look a little dressed up. I just got home from work. I just got home, literally.
All right. Due to that violation, then this will be dismissed. You're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. John Hatcher. Not here. How about Rollo Kendall?
Rolo. That's
Why not?
a terrible name.
You get a chance to review
Who's
your police
calling their
report?
kid Rolo?
And you're here on a speeding ticket?
Yes, Your
How
Honor.
did you wish to proceed here today?
Would like to plead not guilty and contest it.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to affirm the information and testimony you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. I swear.
You can put your hand down.
Thank you.
And looks like the report I got obtained a reading of close to 100 miles an hour on the 60-mile-an-hour zone, which would have been on I-5 southbound near milepost 11. So I'll hear from you on the contested hearing.
Well, I was trying to merge onto the freeway. I don't believe I was doing anything more than possibly 70. I'm not sure where he came from or where he was. And in the ticket, there's a discrepancy in the color of the vehicle, so I'm not sure if he mistakenly saw a different vehicle or I'm not sure.
Right. What color is your vehicle?
The vehicle was black.
What kind is it?
It is a Tesla,
And he had the right license plate?
as far as I'm concerned, yes.
As far as you're concerned, hi Courtney, internet
Anything
lagging.
further, ma'am?
No.
And then you have a
He's
tab
eating
sticker
ribs.
too, that you, looks like you got. Did you set that for hearing also?
I was going to do that today if it's not too late, but.
Yeah, you can still do that. You'll have to go out to the window and get that set. With regard to this case, though, ma'am, I reviewed the affidavit. Based on the affidavit, the officer testified under penalty of perjury that he did have a speed measuring device that appeared to be working and had you at a high rate of speed. You said you weren't going quite that fast. And nonetheless, even by your own admission saying that was over the speed limit. Given the lack of, you don't really, those are the only two things on your record here, the speeding ticket and the tabs. I will reduce the price somewhat. but it'd be a finding of committed on speeding, and then the fine will be $200 instead of the $375. You're gonna get a piece of paper, you can take that to the window and set up payment arrangements.
Yes, sir, thank you. Do I approach?
In a minute, I'll tell you when.
Thank you.
Don't you dare approach me. You're still half naked and wet. I'm wet. It's raining.
Come on up now, you can take that and you can take that to the window. You're welcome. Is there a Jacqueline Taylor? Is that you, ma'am? Come on up and take a seat. Did you get a chance to review your police report?
Kind of, yeah.
Are you prepared to go forward today?
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Well, you're asking for a speed, you were charged with speeding, which is
Yeah.
a traffic ticket. And you asked for a contested hearing, which tells me you're of the position you did not commit the infraction. And so again, I have the police report in just a second here. You called in front of me. You said you reached it. You reviewed it somewhat, I
Guys,
think
how
the word.
many ribs has he eaten? I honestly, a YouTuber better than I would cut this down into a like a rib commercial. Hi, KD9. Also, she seems like she's asking for legal advice. That's what I'm getting.
Word.
Yes.
And hang on just a second. And so I have two in front of me here. Right. 130. And so what you have to do, I'll swear you in a minute, then I'll listen to your testimony. I'll read the police report, and then I decide whether or not you were speeding or not, whether it's been shown that you were speeding.
Okay.
So with that in mind, or you could, if you want to mitigate, you can ask to reduce the fine, to say, yeah, I admit I was speeding, I want to reduce the fine. Let me see if you check your eligibility for a deferral. You're eligible for a deferral if you want it. This can be deferred for 6 months. You take ticket free over the 6-month period. It gets dismissed, stays off your record, doesn't get reported to insurance, but it was $150 administrative fee, which is less than your ticket. But so those are your options, and I can't make that decision for you. And so it can be up to you as to what you want to do.
I don't know. I can't really afford $150. I can't really afford the ticket either.
Well, I can allow community service, but I mean, my job up here is really narrow. And it's just a simple question, where you were speeding, whether you were not. That's it. You know, and I do have the power to reduce it. I reduce it a lot. I have the power to convert a fine to community service, which I can do. And it's up to you as to what, but again, I can't make these decisions for you. And
I kind of would like it to be dropped because
that I can't do.
Or
unless you can
reduced.
Convince me that there's a reason to do that. Like that gentleman you saw a couple of people ago, he had asked for a subpoena. That subpoena never followed through on. People were here. That's a reason to dismiss it. The other person, they just said, well, read the police report. I don't think I was. And I heard what she said. I read the police report and I made my decision. Everybody wants a drop. I can assure you of that. And it's just not quite that easy, but you need to decide what sort of process you want to take, you want to go forward with here today.
I got guys to go forward and whatever, I go forward.
I'm sorry.
I'm kind of deaf, so I'm not quite comprehending. I'm catching every other word you're saying.
Okay.
I would like to go forward and explain.
Would you like me to reduce the ticket? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay. Explain to me what happened out there, ma'am.
Driving down the road, hit 3 stoplights, all 3 of them. They weren't that far apart. Cop was beside me, it went by. Another cop was in front of me coming this way. He flipped around, pulled me over right at the on-ramp of the freeway, he asked me if I knew why he pulled me over, and I was like, no. And he goes, your high beams were on. And I was like, I don't even know where my high beams are because I just bought the car. Like the second time I put it on the road, testing it to see if I fixed the problem. was taking my friend home, and then he turned around and said, "Oh, and you were speeding," and I was like, thinking in my head, how do I go from 0 to 60 or whatever it said, I think 59 or something.
You go 54 in a 35.
Yeah, when the car's a boat, it weighs a ton, and I knew that the cop was behind me, let alone the one that was beside me that just passed, and I hit every stoplight that possibly that there could be before I hit the freeway. And then he proceeded to take me out of the car and do every field sobriety test he could do.
So ma'am, you're written up for, be a finding of committed, you're written up for 222.
Mhm.
It'll be reduced to 100, and you can do that through 5 community service hours if you wish to do that.
I physically can't do community service and stuff, so,
So then that's what it will be. You can take the ticket to the window.
okay,
Either set up,
payment plan,
mhm,
okay.
you can get on a payment plan.
She does sound a little drunk. 5 hours of community service. They give you $20 an hour.
Mr. Brown,
What kind of ribs, Mr. Brown? What kind of ribs
so
were
James Brown,
they?
we're gonna take, hi there. We're gonna take your case next.
Sounds good.
Did you get a chance to review your police report?
I did not. I haven't received the police report, and I also asked for the officer to be present.
You had asked for a mitigation hearing and then you missed your court date, and I don't see that there was any request. for the
Yes, I
officer to be
spoken with,
present.
I spoke with the court.
Not good enough, Mr. Brown. Baby, you were too busy eating ribs? Mayhaps?
And I asked them if they could have the hearing
Yeah, you got a show cause, which that's what this is. Was saying,
Yes.
okay, we'll give you a hearing, which we'll do. But do you want this reset for a mitigation or contested?
No, I was just trying to have the officer there.
Well, that doesn't say that. We got your phone call on December 2nd and an email. And
I asked if I could get.
hang on just a minute, just a minute. Yeah, we got an email on December 2nd saying, I'll read it to you. I'm writing to formally request a show cause hearing for your matter in Thurston County District Court. Please accept this email as my written request for that hearing. If you need any additional information from me to schedule it, please let me know. That's the last we heard from you. We didn't hear anything about a request. We can
Yeah, sure.
reset it if you want to request a police officer to be
It's-
here.
It's fine. I mean, you can go ahead. I spoke with the clerk and she said that
Okay. Mr. Brown, that's not in the docket. And so
Okay.
I'm not gonna,
we can
they always
continue.
put that in the docket if that request is made.
I appreciate it. Thank you. You can continue.
So what do you wish to do? Do you want to reset this to have the officer present? Because you're requesting this now.
You said I didn't do it. We can move forward.
Okay, so what do you
Not
want to do? You
consent
asked for
here,
a
that's you,
mitigation
Jenny.
originally, which just says reduce it.
Yes.
Is that what you want to have as a mitigation hearing?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what happened? How is it that you were speeding that day?
I was in my car. I was driving on the highway. I was in cruise control. The next thing I know, the officer was behind me. After he was behind me, he like pulled off to the side. I didn't know what was going on. I was kind of confused. I started to drive again. He waved me off and asked me to pull over. So I went to the bus station. When we got to the bus station, he hopped out of the car with his guns drawn, requested backup. They pulled me out of the car, had me like on the ground. I still at this point didn't know what was going on. I put all my documents outside the car and my keys, like I put everything on the ground. So that way they had everything. they kept asking me to roll down the window, but I couldn't roll down the car window. And then he said that he had gotten me, they had put me in like handcuffs and stuff, and then said that I was gonna get a speeding ticket. And then said because I was acting a certain way, he had pulled me out of the vehicle and had to draw his gun and all that stuff, but I literally just didn't know what was going on. I did take the car in because that's the second time I had been pulled over. They told me that the fuel line in the car was clogged. So when I put it in cruise control, if it goes down too far, it'll like start to send more gas to the car. So at times.
Thank you, Erica. Late note accepted. On the phone with your 84-year-old aunt. I hope that went well. And thank you very much. Manuel, I don't have anything to do with YouTube Daddy censoring people. I'm really sorry. I wish I was in charge of YouTube. Oh my God. I'd be really good at that. But whatever, I'm not. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh, about the case. What? The fuel line, a clogged fuel line does not make you go faster or change your cruise control. Come on. Come on.
Times it can go over the speed limit and then it'll come back down. I've literally bought a new car to deal with that issue because it was going to cost me about $1,100 to get it fixed. So I just bought a new vehicle. I didn't know I was speeding. I usually drive in cruise control, but that's what they said happened. So I'm just ready to get this behind me and move forward.
All right. You're written up for 222. As low as I can go on these is 95. I'll reduce it to 95.
Sounds good.
And you can make arrangements to pay that with district court within 30 days of today's date.
Sounds good. Appreciate you. Take
You
care.
can pay online. Are you calling in here from Washington, D.C.?
Excuse me. That's where I'm from. Yes. Washington, D.C.
Okay. Yeah, you can pay online. You can call a court, pay over the phone, however you want to, or if you're in person, but you don't have to trek all the way across the country for that, but you can go ahead and pay online.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're free to go. Good luck.
I'm perplexed. Why did he give that guy
Okay,
$5
so
more
then we have,
off than the other lady?
what's your name
he
in the
made
front
pay
row,
100?
ma'am?
Robin Kraus,
What time are you scheduled to be here?
3 o'clock.
Okay, so we have Solomon, who we have here? We've got Solomon Bailey, Brandon Berglund,
Solomon.
is there a Michael Elliott here?
Thank you, Erica. 22 months. That's
Benjamin
incredible.
Potter, Amy Penn,
Yes, sir.
okay, and Mary Townsend.
What-
So for all you
Solomon?
folks, whose names I just reviewed the file, reviewed the calendar before I came on, for whatever reason, no police reports were filed in any of those cases. So you're all free to leave the Zoom call. All your cases will be dismissed. And again, I'm gonna make sure Bailey is dismissed, Berglund. And then Mr. Kramer, you too. I know you're not scheduled to be here until 2:30, but your case will be dismissed as well. Ms. Penn,
You guys, we're getting the big D everywhere.
You
Big
just
giant
missed your
D's flying in our face. Oh my God.
no,
Thank you, Your Honor.
you're welcome. And Mr. Kramer, you're free to go. Mr. Bailey, Mr. Berglund, you're all free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Sure.
Happy holidays.
that
And thank you,
leaves-
Dwight. 8 months of support. That is amazing. I love the
There's no
KCC crew
Elliott,
too.
Potter, Hatcher, or Townsend. Potter, yeah, Potter. I said Potter, but I meant Potter.
Father. What is he talking about? Don't talk about daddy.
And so what, remind me, you told me your name. Can you tell me that again, see my name?
Robin Kraus, Kraus.
And you're here at 3?
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
And Erica, I'm so glad that we've been there. I know we've been with a lot of people through a lot of things.
Give me a minute.
And we'll
What's
be
your
there
name, ma'am?
tomorrow too.
What time are you scheduled to be here?
Not sure if I'm in that, but,
What was your last name again?
O'Connor.
What are you here for?
It was about, my, benefits,
Benefits. Oh, I thought she was gonna say my neighbor's
Yeah, no, you're in the
fence.
wrong court. You might even be in the wrong building. Do you need to be in Superior Court?
I know, okay, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
That's in building 2 next door.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Bye-bye. There's a clerk's office over there, tell you what room you're in. I'm sorry, what was that? There's a clerk's office over there, you're gonna need to come over there. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why isn't, oh, now the camera turns around when they've left?
Come on up, ma'am. We can go ahead and take your case here right now.
Okay, here we go, ma'am. Your police officer filed
So
this
you'd
report.
asked for what's known as a mitigation hearing?
I'm not really sure. I haven't had a ticket in forever and,
Take a seat, take a seat.
but,
Work this out.
I had an accident
Mm.
and that's the first accident I've had in quite a while. And what happened is,
Hang on just a second now.
okay,
Here's where we're at.
okay,
So when you get a traffic ticket, you basically have 3 options, right?
Yeah.
You can mitigate, which says, yes, I agree, I committed this infraction, so reduce the fine. You can contest, it says, I didn't do this. And then I read the police report, I hear from you, and then I make that determination. Or you can do what's known as a traffic deferral. You can set it over for a period of 6 months. It'll be dismissed in 6 months. Or you can, but it looks to me like you just had a deferral out of
I
Pierce
did,
County.
I did.
Yeah, so you're not eligible for that.
that was from DuPont. Yeah, I was doing, I just got the car.
Okay,
And so I wasn't really used to it. And on that back road going to the back side of Fort Lewis,
right.
it's 45 there and it creeped up on me because it's a little sports car. It's the first part of the sports car I've ever had. And
Is there not
so
good
it creeped
excuses?
up on me and I was doing 56 in the 45.
So what do you want to do with this? You can mitigate, which agree you did that, and I can reduce it. Or if you contest, if you don't think you did it, I can show you the police report, and then we can have a contested hearing right now.
No, I did it. It was an accident, of course, but where the accident happened was on a road called Gingham and
Right, Martin
Martin
Way.
Way.
Yep.
And there's a light there, it's right by Winco. And there's a light there that when it's red on this side and it's got a blinking arrow here. Then on the other side of the road, it's going back this way, it's green and everything's all go on that. And so I didn't realize that it was green on that side. And the guy that owns a business right there, he sees an accident every week. And this lady or this person that was in front of me, I don't know if it's a lady or a man, had pulled out to make their left turn to go into the living area. And then all of a sudden they wanted to back up, and I'm thinking, I got cars behind me and I got her or him or whoever gonna back up at me. And so I tried to get out of the way. In the meantime, when I tried to get out of the way, I got smacked. And so I know I was in the wrong for trying to take that left and get out of her way, but it was kind of like I didn't realize that light was green on the other side. And I don't understand why it wasn't and why Lacey has that stupid light like that, but they do.
I don't either. Well, ma'am, as low as I can go on these is 95, so I'll reduce it to 95.
That would be wonderful.
And then you can get a piece of paper, you can take that to the window.
Okay. Oh, being low is better than. So what does that count on my driver's record?
It will be a committed infraction, but one infraction isn't, it's not the end of the world, definitely. Yeah.
I'm really actually a good driver.
I know you are. I
For
can
my
tell.
age,
I have access. Age is only a number, man.
I just thought, I had no idea why she was backing up. She shouldn't have been backing up in the
Right.
first place.
Right.
And I was sitting in the spot where you get ready to go. So there was no way for me to back up and get in the, I was just stuck.
Right. All right.
And I just,
I'm sorry.
I know, and,
All right.
but that's what it did.
You're free to go, ma'am.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Your Honor. Do I go out here to pay
Just
it?
go out here and pay it. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
And then it looks like there's 3 people here for
For what? For what?
2:30,
Jeff?
I'm gonna step, not quite 2:30 yet. I'll be back here in just a minute.
A few moments later. Dee-dee-dee.
Ticket. And what happens then is,
That much time. It's the other one. We have that much time.
if you're
that
here
much
for, it looks like there's only 3 of you.
Perfect.
Oh, someone else is coming up.
Threesomes are fun, Judge. Oh, four's okay.
Okay, so could everybody who's on the Zoom call, activate their camera, please? I see
Yeah, I
you,
don't know.
Ms. Stein.
Go ahead. Is not my camera working?
Nope.
Yeah, I can't get it. Hold on, let me
There's
try.
someone Motorola Moto G Stylus SG 2024.
I'll try
You
this
could
one.
activate your camera, that would be great.
Hold on. Hold on, let me try this.
Moto G Stylus 2024.
There you are.
Activate
You,
your
ma'am, in the
camera.
glasses, what's your name?
Moto G Stylus 2024. 5G's the last name, Judge. What don't you understand about that? You can call her Hello Moto. I want nothing more for that to come out of her mouth. That would make all things good for one moment in life.
We just came on from Motorola. You're muted. You need to unmute also.
I'm not sure how to do this. I've never done this before.
You're gonna need to speak a little louder, ma'am. I'm not understanding that.
I'm not sure how to do this. Do I need to unmute it?
No, you are fine now. I can hear you. So whatever you did right. I just need to know what your name is.
Patricia Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so if you're here for a 3:30 hearing, that means you got a traffic ticket of some sort. Anytime anybody ever gets a traffic ticket, they have a number of options. First option is just to pay the ticket, or you can ask for what's known as a mitigation hearing, which I think everybody here did ask for a mitigation hearing. Mitigation takes the position that you agree that you committed the infraction, but you just want to explain the circumstances for reducing the fine.
Yes.
You can also ask for what's known as a contested hearing, which takes the position you did not commit the infraction and you want to come to court and fight the ticket. What happens then is I review the police reports, swear you in, hear from you, and then decide one way or the other as to whether or not the infraction has been committed. There's another option, which is not on the back of the ticket, called traffic deferral. You can defer or set over traffic tickets for a period of 6 months and pay $150 administrative fee. And then the ticket will get dismissed. Thing about deferrals though, is you only get one of those once every 7 years. So if you go the route of the deferral here today, you won't be eligible for another 7 years. And if you've had one within the past 7 years, you're not eligible today. And so I always go through all the options. A lot of people, sometimes people change their mind. A lot of people don't know about deferrals. I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of all of their options. So Ms. Steiner, we'll start with you.
That's Chase, the puppy. He loves me, but he's a scaredy dog. He's a scaredy dog. He lives downstairs, but he likes to come upstairs and visit. I don't feed him, luckily. I just provide water and walks once in a while.
How did you wish to proceed here today?
I wish to have the ticket price lowered. Mitigation
again,
hearing,
please.
sorry. I wish to go through with the mitigation hearing.
Okay, why should this
His
be
name is
reduced?
Chase.
During the accident, I had just come from wrestling practice, or I was coming from a friend's house, but before then I come from a very intense wrestling practice at my high school. I was extremely tired and exhausted, and right before the accident happened, I was heading to go get some food before I would head home.
To
When
Chipotle or
when I didn't look both ways before crossing an intersection and hit another car.
What high school do you go to?
WF West in Chehalis.
Home of the Bearcats?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll reduce it to about as low as I can go on these is 95. Given your lack of any other sort of infraction that I can see, I'll reduce it to 95. You're still eligible for a deferral. Sometimes people save those for a second infraction. Hopefully that won't happen with you, but you're still eligible for a deferral if something like this ever happens again, which of course, hopefully it won't. You can pay online, you can pay over the phone or come by here in person. And however you want to take care of that, but that'll need to be taken care of within the next 30 days.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck in the wrestling season.
Thank you.
You're free to go. Ms. Actually, Mr. Robinson, come to you next. You're here on no valid operator license and no insurance. Do you have insurance now?
So the pickup that I was driving is my girlfriend's pickup, so she has insurance, but I do not.
Okay, and then it looks like you're still not licensed.
No, I'm not. I only have to complete the drive, but it was just a matter of having that done.
Where I'm at on this, Mr. Rob, you know, these are expensive tickets. It's over $1,000.
Oh, I know.
If you could come back and show that you were insured at the time, then it'll get reduced. You know, maybe dismissed, but probably reduced a lot. And if you come back with a license, that'll get knocked down a lot also. So in the absence of those things, there's not too much I can do. I will set this over for a period of time so you can show that. If you could come back with a license and demonstrate insurance and save yourself several $100s. Do you think you can get this stuff taken care of within the next 90 days?
Oh, that's the insurance part, because I don't actually, I was going to explain the circumstances. It's not my vehicle, so
What about the license? I think it's best just taking care of this all at once, but what do you want to do with the license?
So the license, yeah, definitely. I was processing that. And so the, you know, there's the circumstances to why this happened was, I don't know if you're reading that or not.
Okay, but I mean, again, we're going to have to set this over because I'm not going to do anything with the license until I see a license.
So I got it. And so I'm not eligible for a deferral.
No, we don't, that's a policy that we have. We don't do deferrals unless you're validly licensed.
Yeah, you don't have the license to be
you
deferred, bro. Why is he even there? That don't make no sense. Hi, Alex. We are on countdown to Credence and Mikey. Our boys doing an after dark. West Coast correspondent, but you know what? They were up really late the other night doing a chase, so I don't know. Anyways, so I'll be redirecting you guys over to Credence and Mikey right when they start. Let's watch the rest of this hearing. I think I've timed it almost perfectly if I shut the fuck up.
You'll set
If
it over.
you come back with a license, then we can talk about it. Sure.
Okay, and as far as the insurance, because I probably won't
We'll
be
deal with
owning
it
the
all at
vehicle
one time.
Okay,
Deal with it
awesome.
all at one time.
Excellent. So 90 days, you said?
Yeah. Your mailing
Okay.
address still on Wallingford Court in Lacey?
That's correct.
All right, we'll reset this until sometime in April.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're free to go. Good luck on
All
getting
right.
your license.
Have a great day. All right, thank you.
Ew, 90 days is gonna be April.
Ms. Brown,
Bill, yes, I have.
you're here
Hi,
for no
Emily.
insurance and then speed too fast for conditions. What's your insurance situation?
Well, I do have insurance on the car that I am driving now. I didn't have insurance on the truck I was driving then because it was my brother's and he was letting me use it. And I hadn't really had the chance to do that, get the insurance at that time. I did have insurance on my other vehicle before that. And so it was on pause because it needed work done. And I just didn't put the truck on that I was driving.
What about the speed too fast for conditions?
I was doing about maybe 30, 35, or maybe 40 at the most coming onto the on-ramp on I-5, on 101. And it was wet and rainy.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
ma'am, I'll
don't
reduce
know.
the insurance. I would need to do is reduce right now your total fine amount.
The ever-talented Bill Nivar sending me what is a cherished possession already. It was already up, Bill, up there. It's not got the I haven't put any battery in it, but I am so thankful. Thank you so much for sending this. I'm so enamored by it, and what amazing. Hold on, I'll go big screen here for a second. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. So great. What talent, Bill. And thank you so much for thinking of me and for supporting the channel for so long. I really appreciate you. I appreciate it. It will forever, ever hang in my office. And you know, it should always be at 420. That's probably true, Erica. I told Credence and Mikey that theirs should always be at 4:05 because their show is always at 4:05. But mine probably should always be set to 4:20. But thank you so much, Bill. That's so, so sweet. I really appreciate it. Now we have to get back on time. If there was a fucking battery in here, maybe I wouldn't be late. A battery fund! Okay, now I have no excuse next month when YouTube Daddy sends me the cut. Thank you.
Is $765. I'll reduce the insurance to $200, reduce the speed too fast to conditions to 95. So you're less than half. Your
Okay.
total fine amount will be $295. You can make payments on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And you need to either come by the court, pay online, or set that up within the next 30 days.
Okay. Okay.
It's a pain in
Thank
the
you.
butt
Miss-
to mail batteries, Erica. I'm pretty sure they're like sticky about it. So I totally understand. Thank you so much. Now I probably actually have enough for 2 AA batteries. Thank you guys. And thank you again, Bill. Seriously. Cherished possession. Thank you.
You're free to go, ma'am.
Okay, thank
Is
you.
it Crosdale? Am I saying her name correctly?
Rosedale.
Rosedale. So you're here on improper lane and driving on an improved shoulder. How did
Yes,
you
sir.
wish to proceed here today?
Through mitigation, just try to knock the fine down.
What happened out there?
I was just trying to cross over. It was heavy traffic and I was trying to cut a corner and get over a little sooner than expected and I went before that lane ended or the line ended and got pulled over.
Give me a minute.
Yep.
Oh, so he was on the shoulder after the line ended. Like
You're
it-
kind of the same. So one of these will
Oh,
get
MB, there
dismissed.
was a guy
And then the
eating
improper
ribs
lane
earlier.
usage, I'll reduce that to an even 100. So your total
Sounds
fine
good.
amount.
Sounds good.
100. Again, same story. You
unsure
can
how many
take care of that either online, come by here in person, or but it'll need, whatever you decide to do, it'll be taken care of within 30 days. The shoulder one will be dismissed and just do the lane usage 100. That's it for today. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you too.
Got a
Ms. Brown, you're free to go also.
And then there was that like the guy, he literally ate like 4
Check
ribs,
on
4
any,
to 6 ribs,
request
I
for
believe, a
continuance.
half
Let's go back to
round.
2 p.m. We have Michael Elliott.
I don't know, Judge. No, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8
What's that?
p.m. Eastern, we have Credence and
Yeah.
Mikey After Dark.
That can be an FTA if they didn't ask for continuance. Benjamin Fodder. John Hatcher. Someone here on the phone. Mary Townsend.
Do you just, I guess, if your name's John or Mary, you
We
get
did?
used
Okay,
to hearing
sorry.
your name a lot, right?
There's someone on a telephone ending in 8963. Who is that?
Cynthia Denowitz.
Bill, that is fucking hilarious, as usual, but also true.
You able to hear me?
Again, ma'am? Yeah,
Cynthia Denowitz.
okay. So you're here on a failure to use child restraint on you want to mitigate, which tells me you agree you did this, but you want to reduce the fine?
I do, and I did use a child restraint. It's just that he'd fallen asleep and tipped over and it wasn't in place properly. But yes, at least a reduced fine.
Okay, if spoiler alert, if your child restraint is able to move or tip when your child is sleeping, it's not installed correctly. Isn't that right, Chasey Poo? Isn't that right, Chasey Poo Poo? Come here. Stop eating crumbs. Because your child restraints don't. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, you don't want me to stop petting you? Okay, well. Okay, well, we gotta finish this show so that we can watch the boys. Come on, Judge.
Please.
What do you think about that?
It's, well, you're eligible for a deferral, which means you can set it over without a fining for 6 months, a dismissal, $150
Okay.
fine, and then it gets dismissed. Otherwise, I'd reduce it to $100.
I'll take the $100.
All right. And then you can pay that online, or you can come by the court and pay it per person over the phone. But in any case, that'll need to be taken care of within the next 30 days. All right.
Yes, yes, indeed.
That's it for today, ma'am. You're free to go.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Welcome. At 3 o'clock, we have Kathleen Thaler, FTA. Then at 3:30, Cynthia Denowith, we just did that one. Austin Drury. Sorry?
Oh, hi, Mikey.
Right, so
We're all
FTA,
getting ready
and
to
then
go to
Lindsay
your
Watson.
show. This is Chase the doggy. Oh, please stay here and look pretty.
Oh, was there a 131? I thought we did it.
I hope you have a great show. This guy just ate 4 to 6 ribs.
Oh, okay, yeah,
In
in
court.
Santos.
4 to 6
Insane.
ribs.
Yeah, those can be all FTAs. Okay, that can be reset. Yeah, anytime there's a motion to continue, and I'm assuming you check all these, anytime there's a note to continue, go ahead and reset it. So I think that's it.
Oh, that is it. Oh my gosh, back to the kitchen quickly. Chase, what are you doing? You're being a little silly Billy boy. Guys, thanks so much for being here with me tonight. Hi, Space Panda. It is time for me to send you over to Credence and Mikey. Please make sure to like the video, like mine, like their video. Do us all a favor. Help us with the algorithm, comment, get that engagement up. I know, isn't he gorgeous? I love little Chase baby. He is a very, very good boy. Yeah, go watch. Tell them I sent you. Tell them they should have me on sometime after dark. I'd love that. In the meantime, do me a favor. Remember that I love you and I'm proud of you. Hi. And I will see you in the next video a little bit later. All right. Okay. Bye. You say bye. Bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.